Either God here coming to you live and direct with another video, and this may be a short video. I don't know. We will see. I just want to get some things off my chest right quick. First of all, there's a lot of information about San Francisco is trying to give out reparations to so-called black residents, and I'm gonna talk a little about it. I don't know much about it. As you can see, these people got masks on. I know it's a part of their agenda. Oh my God, they got us so good. That's all I know. They got us so good. We believe that we black, and the so-called white man believe that he's white. Um, but I'm gonna just give my analysis on it. First of all, I've said it before, I believe, and it should be common sense by now. Reparations is not going to liberate us in any way. Not so-called black people or so-called white people. It's not going to liberate anybody. Um, so yeah, no amount of money can repair, because that's what reparations are. You see the word reparate or repair, or repeat, because that's what they're doing, trying to repeat their system, trying to reset it, and they're using so-called black people to do so through Black Lives Matter, all different types of events that they use strategically to keep us involved in their, or in the mix. So yeah, cause like I said, money is actually their money is their salvation. The so-called white race, money is their salvation. I'm not saying all white people are the same, but for the most part, their ancestors, they did a lot of dirt, to get where they are. You see what I'm saying? And we don't know that as a collective. So now they pretty much hold on to the business lifestyle to thrive in this matrix that they created throughout nature. Also notice, like, it's a lot of post-apocalyptic movies and TV shows and stuff like that that's been surfacing recently, like the Knock at the Cabin, and now you got this TV show called The Last of Us. I'm gonna check it out though, cause I like the video game. I used to watch somebody by the name of Chris Move on YouTube. He played The Last of Us, and to me, The Last of Us is by them releasing this based off what I've been coming across, talking about the extinction of the so-called white race due to the increased radiation of the planet, which these beings are trying to reduce carbon emissions. They're trying to reduce the carbon emissions on the planet so that they can continue to live amongst us. And that's why I believe that they dropped this TV show called The Last of Us, because it's literally the last of them. It's not to throw shade on them or nothing like that, but that's just what it is. Like, they the one doing this. I'm not doing it. They're doing this to themselves. It's called The Last of Us, literally. And they so bold, they put it right in your face, The Last of Us. But it also could mean like the last of US, as in the United States, the last of the United States, which they pretty much make up the United States. They created it, is their corporations, corpse, dead, because that's all they are. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you can look at it that way too. Hold on, let me see. Us movie. Yeah. Yeah. Us. Those are two heads. basically showing like the symbolism of 1111, your reflection. See what I'm saying? It's about us. It's about us, and they're letting you know this subliminally or metaphorically. And speaking of that, when she was in the movie and you saw where her voice was restricted, that represented the so-called black woman not having a voice. Her tongue was cut out. She didn't have a voice. You see them in the jail suits. It's about us, so-called black people. And that is what it is. And they use our skin, our physical skin, and they use our different elements and stuff like that so they can hide continuously in this matrix. So they're trying to continue to get us to play their game by giving us so-called reparations, which is not gonna help. How much money? Like, money is not gonna help us at all. We can have quadrillion amounts of money, and these beings are still gonna put up some way, somehow, some laws that we have to follow and abide by in uh the same process of getting this money. You see what I'm saying? But of course they're gonna reach and see if they can get some attention or get some participants, for lack of better terms. Yeah. Let me see. The Last of Us. Also in the video game, The Last of Us 2, they have a second version. Cause see, this is the video game. They had a video game. They probably had a book too, and then they made it into a video game. And now they got a TV show. That, like I said, they dropping a lot of post-apocalyptic movies because that's what's gonna be taking place once the system shuts down or whatever. It's gonna be dark and cruel before it gets better. In the in the video game Last of Us 2, they actually made the star character right here, Ellie, they made her homosexual. They made this child fall in love with another female child, and that's a part of their agenda, the wars amongst the children. And hold on, if I'm not mistaken, it's a black girl too. Let me see. Cause I think it's a black girl, so-called black girl. Let me see. Oh no, it ain't. 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 It's a girl. It's a female that looks trans, and that's part of their agenda. She's a Caucasian. She's a Caucasian female, but she looks like masculine, like trans. And they putting a lot of this stuff in the video games. Let me see. Cause they got a character on what you call it, For Honor. And this is like a trans like character. Cause this is a female called Sakura or Hitakuri. They have another name called Hitakuri Kiri, and it's a female. So they're putting this trans LGBT ABCDEFG agenda in these video games. But yeah, at the end of the day, these reparations are not going to save us. I don't know why they trying to give us money to repair their broken, dying system. Um, and if we are gonna get this money, we like what we gonna do with it? Like, if they system dying, then what we gonna spend it on? So that's all I gotta say about that. So I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace.